It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Couple extra
For
whoop
you.
whoops for me.
Yeah. I still got to work through the weekend.
Well,
take
it's
Thursday,
Friday.
off.
It's Friday for you, but it doesn't mean anything.
No.
It's the difference.
Yeah. Filling in for Bob Brachtenwald today. He's going to go out and do
Yeah.
Bob Brachtenwald things for the next few days.
Yep, they're going off and doing a little running around. So
That sounds good. It's always nice to have some leisure time.
I took care of his chickens.
Yeah.
Let him out this morning.
He
Put
got
him
a
up
lot-
last night.
He got a lot of chickens?
He got a lot of chickens.
Does he really?
He got a lot of chickens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, Carla won't have, she wants chickens, but won't because of the chance of snakes. She
Yeah.
hates snakes. So, we were talking about, getting the chicken coop and having chickens. And she goes, but the first time I go out there to get an egg and there's a snake in there, I'm going to have to burn it down. And I said, well, it sounds like we're not getting any chickens.
Burn it all down.
I know, right? Build it up and then one snake ruins it all.
Well, the good thing is, the benefit of it, me taking care of the chickens, I get the eggs.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And they produce a lot of eggs.
Oh, I bet they do. Does he sell them? Does he eat them? Does he give them away?
He gives them away that I know of.
Yeah.
If you ever need eggs,
Bob
holler at Bob.
Brachtenwald. He got the eggs.
He keeps me well supplied.
Oh, I bet. Well, Carla's got a friend that at the high school that does, or at the junior high that does the same. We buy them, I think, $2 a carton, and they're so fresh. It's a difference when you crack it open and you look at that yolk, that dark orange instead of the yellow.
And the white's so white.
Yeah.
It's like brighter. I don't know. It is different. It's a little tough doing the hard-boiled eggs because the shell doesn't peel off as good.
Ah.
But as far as cooking, they are the best.
Yeah, you can tell the difference in the flavor.
Yes. And they look so much better.
It's what are they doing to these chickens?
Some things you just don't ask.
You're probably right. Let it ride. It's okay. Well, so what are you going to do the next couple of days?
Well, we're going to be leaving tomorrow morning. We're headed to Memphis to go see my daughter.
Very
She's
nice.
moving into a new place.
Very nice.
And we're going to help get things situated for her or help out any way we can, I guess.
Excellent.
So,
Well, Carla's mom's in for the 4th, and we talked about going to the bridge. But I'm sitting here looking at the forecast. It's going to be hot today. Very hot today. So are we going to go? I think that's up in the air. I mean, we had many summer hot days when we were on our trip, sweating, and my poor old head got burned a couple times. So we might go, we might not. I don't know, but we'll see. And then Friday or Thursdays, Thursday, Driftwood always does a fireworks show.
Yep, they do.
It's usually friends and family, and they cordon it off, and that's who gets to sit there. But you can sit across the street at, that little strip mall there and watch it. So we might end up doing that. Definitely have Carla's going to go get Can Man some fireworks today so he can shoot some off. We had some left over from last year. Some of them didn't want to light.
really?
I don't know why. They were dudding out, and it was taking forever. So it's like, we'll just go get you some new ones today.
Hey, this is years ago when I had my construction company. We were going to throw a big 4th of July party thing, and I was at an auction thing, and they were auctioning off a half an 18-wheeler of aerial fireworks.
Oh, my goodness.
And I won it.
Dang.
And we set up these plywood platforms.
Yeah.
3 different teams
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
And it still took us like 3 hours to light all these off. And it was just, this team would light one, then light one, then light one. So it was nonstop. Everybody just,
Yeah.
and it was just amazing the amount of aerial. We had one of the best shows.
And we did that. My friend Clint, his dad, place out in Midway. People might remember Danny Small Engines. Mm-hmm. And we would order fireworks from a company in bulk, spend about $2,000 on it. And the first year, like you're talking about, You're talking a pallet that stands 7 foot tall, just box after box. And we had probably 4 or 5 guys, and he had them inside of his shop. And we were all just walking in, sitting down, lighting it, and walking back in. And we were all just going back and forth. We couldn't even really watch it. And it took us 45 minutes to shoot them all off, with everybody going in and out, in and out, in and out. So each year we got smarter, until finally the third year, the boards you're talking about. And I watched, they had videos on the website, and I would watch the timing of how long that they went off for, 30 seconds, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And I created all of the boards that we built by timing, and we've got fast fuse and slow fuse, so it would run to each one, so we can just light one board. We had probably 15 boards built.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, man. And then we built mortar round, Neil, he built these mortar round, like a rack of 30 of them. And we'd fill that up and then run the fuse between, so you can just light it, and it would just fast fuse, and it would just go boom, 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 boom. And yeah, and that took us 35, 40 minutes going to each board. But the best part was, got the electronic igniter, to where his dad, Danny, he just pushed a button. So we actually got to sit there and watch it too. He'd just push a button and do that board, push a button and do that board, and so on and so
cool.
forth. Yeah. We got technical on that third year.
We weren't that. Of course, we had, like I said, a half an 18-wheeler load.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just all light by hand.
You would have. If you would have kept going each year, you would have gotten more sophisticated to where,
it probably would have.
Yeah. It'd been cool. Whoa, it's 7:07.
We got to get going.
We better get going. All right, let's start the show. The morning prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-profit 501c3. There has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over everybody during this 4th of July holiday as they're shooting off these fireworks. Keep them safe and smart on how they do it. And, just allow everybody to have a good time, the fellowship, bringing families together, and a safe 4th of July. As always, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call, 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. If you're taking care of a loved one and you need to take a day or two to rest and recharge, that's okay. As Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
Exactly right, and it's okay to do that. So
it will wear you down. Oh, trust me.
Yeah, it can be a lot. Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call, 870-508-1771. I
do want to mention this while we're thinking of it. We were talking about today being Friday, and we know it's Wednesday, but it's my Friday because we're off next 2 days.
Yeah.
So that's what I did want to mention, that we won't be having a show the next 2 days.
Yeah.
So just so everybody knows, when we talk about this being Friday, it's because
everybody's
closed the
doing
next
this.
couple
They're
days.
like, wait, what? No, it's Wednesday.
Yes, but it's my Friday.
Very good.
Okay, now we can move on.
Let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show, the Z-Team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find the listings, the MLS listings, and these beautiful views of the White River. Oh, it looks amazing today. Amazingly hot, though. That's Collar, Arkansas, brought to you by the Z-Team. We have cameras on the back of their home. This is the still shot you can go to, but they also have the other camera view. There we go. Oh, the Z-Clips is coming over the top of that river. That's absolutely beautiful. You can find these beautiful views at retiredarkansas.net, where you can also find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Z-Team's been in our area better part of, what, 20 years?
Yeah.
Taking care of families, finding the right home for the right time of their life. And they are professionals in their field that has a commitment to excellence, and a lot of people leave reviews about how well they've done. They've won many awards, presidential awards, because people have taken the time out to leave them a review on how they've done. And that means a lot to people in the industry like we are, you know, in the sales industry. It's the ultimate compliment when somebody takes the time to leave a review of how you did. And even more so when you refer them to family and friends to have, you know, them help you. So, but you want to have an experienced professional on your side when it comes to real estate to make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and get you to that closing date on time. Because as Scooter says, it's a domino effect. One person's buying this house to, you know, that one's selling this house to get into this house, and if one thing holds it up, then everybody's waiting.
Everybody down the line falls behind.
Exactly. Oh man, isn't that? Look
That's
at the
where we
fog.
need to be right now.
It's smoke.
On the water.
Beautiful. Let's take a look at the weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. Mountain Home at 76, Harrison at 77, Batesville at 79, Yellville at 77, Marshall at 73, Salem at 77, Mountain View at 73, Calico Rock at 76, West Plains, Missouri at 77, Springfield at 78, Poplar Bluff at 72, and St. Louis at 75. National Weather Radar shows some activity rolling through Missouri right now. Look at that. Look at St. Louis. I think they're about to get hammered with something. Across to Illinois, you got parts of Kansas and Oklahoma. Rest of the country looks like it's going to be pretty clear. It's minor activity sporadically here and there throughout the southeast, in Louisiana, southern part of Mississippi, Alabama, the panhandle of Florida. We'll zoom in here and get a closer look at Arkansas and Missouri. Let me straighten that up. Yeah, look at that, going right over the top of St. Louis in the morning hours. So be careful, be safe driving in to work. Hopefully, maybe you got the day off today. Maybe today is your Friday. I don't know.
Never know.
Yeah, we've got excessive heat warnings and heat advisories across all of Arkansas, southern part of Missouri, central part of Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas.
I think we got a
us.
warning till tonight, and we got a heat advisory until tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's take a look. Excessive heat warning today, a high of 96, 40% chance of thunderstorms. Tonight, let's see, a low of 74, 30% chance of thunderstorms and partly cloudy. Independence Day has a heat advisory. You've got high of 95 with a 20% chance of, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, and then 50% chance. Thursday night, 60% chance of thunderstorms likely, a low of 70. Friday, high of 86, 20% chance of thunderstorms. Friday night, low of 63, mostly clear. Saturday, high of 88 with sunny. Saturday night, low of 65, mostly clear. Sunday, we've got a high of 90, sunny, then a 20% chance of thunderstorms. We'll round out Sunday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 67. Our pollen count today is tree pollen is none, grass pollen is moderate, and ragweed is low. Norfolk Lake water level is at, the water level's just, it's always doing this to us, isn't it?
It has been lately.
So yeah, Norfolk Lake water level 559.78. The level is 7.78 feet above pool. They're not generating right now, but I'm sure they've got spillway gates open. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 660.85. Level is 1.85 feet above full pool. They are generating one, and that is a look at your weather brought to you by the Z-Team. With that, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. This part of the community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. They're located at 4423 Highway 62 West in Mountain Home, Arkansas. If you're looking for a Kubota or a New Holland, you can't miss them. It's a sea of orange and blue, RTVs and zero turns, implements back there towards the back, hay baling equipment.
They've got a lot of baling equipment, tedder rakes, whatever you need. They got you covered.
Tedder rakes.
Tedders and rakes.
What is tedder? What is
well,
tedders?
you got a multiple things when it comes to cutting hay.
Okay.
All right. First, you got the there's a little arm that goes off, and it's got these teeth, and it goes low to the ground. That's what cuts it level and lays it over. Then you got a machine that turns it and rolls it.
And that's how you get the round.
Depending on, well, no, I mean it just fluffs it and puts it in rows.
Oh, okay.
And then and those are like little. They look like little windmills. Bunch of them, and as they drive they rotate and it just pushes into piles, and depending on if there's moisture in it you may have to roll it again, and you do that to get the moisture out of it. And then once it dries and you got a big round machine that comes in and rolls it up into a thing, put string on it, or if you're square baling it's the same thing.
Square barrel, yeah, I've never done it before.
I tried to explain it to you.
Yeah, you did good. Y'all got it? That's how you bale hay.
There you go.
Very good. And if you need equipment, go to Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
They have it.
They have it. Yeah. Service and parts. If you need hydraulic lines or maybe a bucket for the front, they've got the parts you'll need. Service, big service bay. They'll take care of you. 870-425-3434 is their number. Go to their website at ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Check out their deals. They've got promotions going on. They'll take care of you.
Put their website on real quick.
Yeah, there you go.
An idea.
Let's see how it scrolls through here. Let's see here. Special offers going on. Looks like some.
They've always got special offers going on.
Yeah. You just got to click on each one. Kubota offers, yeah. Very good. OzarksFarmandLawn.com. And in community news, we're on the calendar of events for EnjoyMountainHome.com, the Chamber of Commerce's website. Let's see, the Mountain Home Lions Club meeting is today. We've got, if you want to do some yoga, maybe get fit. I know the old boy that does that has been there a long time. That's at the Baxter County Library from 4 to 5 p.m. And let's see, the Baxter County Library has Color Me Calm. Let's click on that and just see what that reads. Coloring is an excellent way to slow down and de-stress. Bring your own supplies or choose a variety of coloring pages and supplies available at the library location. And the list goes on and on. You can see each day has a number in the top right hand corner that shows how many events is going on. And we've got the fireworks show tonight at the bridge.
Yep.
Bull Shoals does theirs tomorrow night. I'm sure there's other places that if you want to watch some fireworks the next couple
there
of days,
will be plenty going on.
There will be plenty going on. But then always remember that the Baxter Summer Concert Series is in full swing. We have Kelsey Hart July 13th at 7 p.m., Pretty Tied Up July 20th at 7 p.m., and Tucker Wetmore August 10th at 7 p.m. That's located at Hickory Park. That address is 446 South Hickory in Mountain Home, Arkansas. But just a short community news events.
That works for me.
Yeah. We'll take a break and we'll come back with the Mountain Home Mayor, Hillrey Adams.
Be right back.
All right.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest today is Mayor Hillrey Adams, and you're always used to talking to Bob, so you get me today.
Well, just go ahead and say it. We got the B team.
We got the B team. That's okay.
Or A minus, since Scooter's still here. I'm not real sure right there what you want to call it, but I heard you when I walked in talking about the fireworks. Mm-hmm. It's already hot out there. You don't need any fireworks today.
Yeah.
I think I saw it's supposed to reach 99 this afternoon or something like that.
Well, heat index probably 105.
If you're outside doing anything today, man, get you plenty of water, Gatorade, stay cooled off.
Yeah.
Find a shade tree that you can get to every now and then, and be real careful out there, because it's going to be brutal for a day.
I got one of those electronic AC collars that, you turn on and it blows. It's supposed to be cool air. I haven't tried it out in this kind of heat yet, though.
I haven't seen one of those, but I was out at the community center job site yesterday, and there's a lot of work going on out there, and there was a lot of those guys out there that are working on the footings, getting ready to pour. Mm-hmm. The footings have already been poured, and they're digging the pools. They're working with real wide brim straw hats. I pull up yesterday, and I gotta go find the guy again today. He had a band of some sort around his head with a little pole that came up about so tall and had an umbrella on it.
Did it really?
He's just working around there, and that umbrella's over. I got to figure out where he got one of those. So that looked like a pretty neat way to keep yourself cool right there. I got to watch him. I could see that umbrella going all over that job site, and he had that thing somehow or another on his head. So
you're gonna have to get a picture of that.
He sticks out a lot different. Yeah. The rest of the guys got those straw hats. Yeah. You can't tell one from the other. But dude, he's marked man out there. So but in this heat, stay cool if you're outside trying to.
I just looked it up. It's like a heat index of 105 today.
There you go.
Very dangerous.
Hydrate. Try to get in the shade when you can.
And if you can stay inside, stay inside. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not there at all.
Well, I've got to start off before we get city business and stuff like that. A few Sundays ago, my wife and I are at Raps Barren. We're up on the balcony eating breakfast, and this white truck pulls up. And this man gets out, and he's pulling out a hose from the back of it, and he's watering the plants, and it was you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a mayor or heard of a mayor going around watering the plants of the city square. That was really cool to see.
I appreciate that. It's something I enjoy doing that.
I thought you would,
there's a little peace and solitude down there. Saturdays, Sundays, we do that every day. That hanging baskets was kind of a little project that I got started years ago, just trying to make the place look a little bit better.
It does, yeah.
And it does. We get a lot of feedback about it. And Carl Wayne's, Penny down at Carl Wayne's makes the baskets for us every year. And all it takes is about a day and a half of no water for those things, and they start showing it real bad. And we've got a gentleman there at City Hall. He works there in the police station, keeps the two places clean and mowed, and it keeps them looking the way we want them. And Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock, he'll be over there every morning watering all that. But that's Monday through Friday. Somebody's got to do it Saturday and Sunday. And so I've just kind of taken that on myself, and it's pretty peaceful. I usually got a big old cup of coffee sitting in the console and take my time and ease around down there and get a lot of thinking done, and to do my small part in trying to keep them looking the way we want them.
That was awesome. I liked seeing that. That was, a couple of people had stopped, and you were talking to them for a little bit.
There's a lot of conversations had down there.
Important things are figured out while you're watering plants.
I see local folks coming down there, but you would not believe the number of times I've had somebody pull up to me down there, and they might be from out of state somewhere, and they're trying to find a certain spot, or we just get to talking and visiting. And sometimes I can go down there, if all I do is just run around that square and water those plants, that's about an hour job.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can make it last an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what all happens while you're going around there.
Well, and I bet most of the tourists don't even know they're talking to the mayor of the city.
We keep that undercover the best we can right there.
But yeah, that was really cool to see. The only other thing I was going to ask was, where does your first name derive from? Hillrey.
Well, it's Hillrey.
Hillrey.
Yeah, it's Hillrey.
Okay.
And that was my grandfather on my mom's side's name.
Okay.
That was his name, and I was, I want to say about the second or third grandchild maybe, and was given that name by my mom, and you don't see it anywhere. You never saw it anywhere until Bill and Hillary Clinton got famous, and you never heard of it anywhere. Of course, hers is a lot different than mine, and during her heyday years, I took a lot of grief over that. But she's kind of out there now, she's kind of over the hill now, and you don't hear a lot from her, so
sure.
I don't take as much abuse now as I did at one time, but that was my grandfather's name right there.
Yeah. I've always wanted to ask, because you're the only person I've ever met with the name, and I've never heard it before. So,
when we were trying to raise the money to get the donation to build a Hickory Park to stage down there, Integrity Bank had just sold to Farmers and Merchants Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, within 2 weeks, we're trying to raise funds for this stage. And I walk into what was Integrity 2 weeks into being Farmers and Merchants, and they still had a lot of the same team members there. And I asked a lady, okay, who do I need to talk to? We're going to build this stage over there. And who should I talk to about trying to get a donation from the bank to help pay for that? Well, that's going to be a lady in Stuttgart now.
Okay.
I said, okay. Give me a name and phone number. I call down there, and I get this lady on the phone, and her name meant nothing to me, what it was listed at. And I call, and I have a long conversation with a lady. I introduce myself as Hillary Adams, Mayor of Mountain Home. You don't know a lot about Mountain Home, ma'am, the new bank you got up here, but the city is building a stage next to Hickory Park. Now, so that you understand this, Hickory Park is next door to your main bank.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get a name on that.
Yeah.
And you're looking out the window of your bank, you might want to be the one, because it's going to look kind of strange for someone else to have their name on it.
Sure.
So we're going to find somebody to do this. I had a nice long visit with a lady, and we talked about how much we needed and all that kind of stuff and how we wanted that money. And when we got done, she said, "Can I ask you a question again?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "I've only ever known 2 people in my life that had the first name Hillrey. One was way down in Junction City, Arkansas, and the other one worked for the post office in Jonesboro." I said, "Well, guess what? You got the other one," because I had spent many years there. And she said, "Well, you won't know me either by my last name now."
Yeah.
She was a former Originate news anchor in Jonesboro, down in Dixon, and she had married and had a new name that threw me a curve.
Sure.
But she was the lady that was the marketing person for Farmers and Merchants Bank, and we made that connection there in that phone call that day. And the next week she called me back, and Farmers and Merchants, put up the money to build that stage down there.
That's awesome.
And the reason I tell that story, it's all about that relationship.
Nope. Building connections.
Building
That's right.
connections. And I do not believe that would not have happened had she and I know today without a doubt, she walked into the leadership of that bank down there. Mm-hmm. So I know a guy in Mountain Home. They're trying to do this. We need to help them out.
That's right.
Up there, and we certainly appreciate the help of Farmers and Merchants and what they've done for that, helping us with Hickory Park and that stage down there.
Oh, definitely. And, many people enjoy going to those concerts, for sure.
And it's not just the concerts down there. There's all sorts of events happen down there, and people have stuff, and so that stage wouldn't be there without their help.
Yeah.
No doubt about it right there.
Yeah, we thank them for that. That's what this town's all about, though, also. Mm-hmm. But, building those connections and having somebody that will help you.
I had no idea where this lady even lived. It had been 30 years.
Yeah.
At least 30 since I'd even heard of her.
Yeah. It just goes to show how small the world is.
It's a real small world. And it also goes to show when you got a name that's as unusual as mine, like you brought up.
Right.
There's a whole lot of Bobs in the world.
That's right.
But you don't see mine very often.
No, you don't. Right. You're the first.
Right there.
Well, you brought me 2
I did.
flyers here. Baxter. Oh, do you? Yeah?
Yeah, when we go ahead and
okay. We'll take a break.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with Hillrey Adams.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Hillrey Adams. It's a B team thing. Mayor of City of Mountain Home. And before we went to break, we were going to talk about the Baxter County Tornado Relief flyers that you brought. Smoked Chicken fundraiser. That'll be, Aradati Real Estate is holding this.
Well, what that is, it's a group effort. A lot of people are involved in it. We decided we need to do something for all the victims of the May 26 tornadoes here in Baxter County, and we did an event on the Saturday after the tornado when there were still so many power companies and people here trying to help start the recovery. And we fed almost 1,400 pork sandwiches that day. And some of the same people that were involved that day were standing around talking, what could we do to raise some money?
Yeah.
And as we're doing that, and we just came up with an event. We're going to have two events on July 12th, next Friday, the 12th. One of them is a smoked chicken lunch. That's going to be a half chicken you get with baked potato and some corn and a roll, I believe.
Yep.
We'll be having those ready from 11 to 1. You can pick them up at ERA Doty Real Estate. We'll have a drive-through lane set up there. If you order 10 or more meals, we'll deliver them to you. So if you got a business here, and I'm sitting here looking at your shirt, Blue Compass,
right.
I'm thinking that's a good candidate that might need some tickets for all their employees that day. But we're going to do that, and then that evening from 5 until probably whenever the auction's over, at the Baxter County Fairgrounds, we'll have an event where we cook up pork steaks, with roasted potatoes, a salad, and a dessert. And I can tell you on the evening meal, the sides and the dessert are going to be compliments of raspberry and Little Bees. And if you have had any Little Bees dessert, you're going to get a good dessert that night. That's worth the $25.
Definitely.
But we're doing both of these. Tickets are $25 for each. You can contact anyone at ERA Doty Real Estate. You can call City Hall and talk to me. You can get tickets at Raspberry, Rio Brio, Little Bees. Mountain Home Mercantile has them now.
Okay.
There to sell tickets. And here's a good piece about this fundraiser. Every bit of the food is donated to us.
That's excellent.
We've got a target to shoot for 1,000 half chickens. Steve Doty with ERA Doty does a chicken deal like this every August in Jonesboro. He's been doing for years, and it's a fundraiser for Camp Aldersgate. And so we kind of took that model and decided to do that here. And that's the piece of it Steve's been really involved in over in Jonesboro, and so he's bringing that to us that day here. Another big supporter of this is Townsend Spice and Supply out of Melbourne, Arkansas. They're furnishing all the spice, the seasoning we need. And Old Hickory Pits from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, they have a cooking apparatus that they're going to bring us down here to be here next week. and furnishing that to us that we can cook all the chicken at one time.
Excellent.
On one grill.
Yeah.
And our
No
target
waiting.
is 1,000.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of tickets available. And Steve does this, and he brings in his real estate agents from his various offices around the state. If you want to volunteer and help, contact Doty Real Estate. They'll help you find a role that day. And then somewhere around 1 o'clock, we'll relocate the grills. We'll move them down to the Baxter County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, for the dinner.
And that night's the dinner with the pork steaks. Myself and a guy from Jonesboro are cooking the pork steaks that night. And we got Brandon Barnes going to do an auction. And so all the proceeds from that entire day's work will go to the tornado victims. And people ask me all the time, well, how are you going to know who to give the money to? That's before we brought the food bank into the table, because the food bank does so much work for people that have various needs in the county. It's not just food always.
Yeah.
They help them find a home or places all the time, people that are having some hard times. And the disaster recovery centers that were set up by FEMA and Adam have been at the food bank.
Yeah.
So our target for the proceeds is for underinsured or not insured at all folks that were affected by it. We've actually gone so far as to create an application, and we'll be announcing late next week. If not then, it'll be the week after the fundraiser. We may wait until we know how much money we have.
Right.
And we're going to put this application out there, and people will apply for funding from this group. And with the help of the food bank and another organization or two, we're going to try to screen those people as good as we can. We won't get the money in the hands of the right people. And, we were targeting folks who didn't have any insurance or maybe not enough. But you got to be real careful there. Some of those don't have that by choice.
Sure.
Because they're doing other things with money and making poor choices, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
And so we want to make sure, and we feel like we've got a very, very good system set up to make sure the right folks get the help that need it. And we can't help everybody. We know that. But it's just a small gesture, and it wouldn't be happening today without the wholesale food groups, PFG Foods, Springfield Grocery Company, Ben E. Keith, have donated this food to us. And then you got the help of Rio Burrito, Little Bees, Raps Bear, Townsend Spice and Supply, and then Old Hickory Pits out of Cape Girardeau, to make this day happen. And it's going to be a good, fun day. I hope it cools off a little bit. It's going to be a hot day. We'll be set up that morning real early in the parking lot on 62 West at ERA Doty. We may use the vacant lot next to him. And if anyone needs tickets, we've still got plenty of them. Give us a call. We'd love to sell out 1,000 chicken lunches.
Right.
And we'd love to sell 300 to 400 pork steak dinners that night. We're collecting some pretty good items for the auction. I was told yesterday we've had a donation of a zero-turn lawnmower.
Very nice.
We've had several other items. We got some fishing trips. We got some pontoon rentals, just the typical stuff you'd see at an event like that. And Raps Bear, Gravity Brewery down in Big Flat.
Okay.
Norfolk Brewery and Parlor Brewing, which is now
across the street
here on Palmer. They have all partnered up and created a new craft beer called Helping Hands. And the proceeds of the sale of that beer for the next so many days at those 4 establishments goes to this disaster fund.
That's incredible.
And
that's the way you've got everybody working together like that.
You'll be able to get a pork steak, roasted potatoes from Raps, a salad, a dessert from Little Bees, There'll be plenty of that Helping Hands beer there on hand, and a really good auction going on. And I appreciate very much the efforts of all the people that are involved in this. We just need people right now ask me, what do you need? I need $25.
Right.
And buy some tickets.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're an employer in Baxter County and you got a business here and you want to show your employees a little love that Friday, there's not a better way to do it than write a check for $25 times number of employees and provide them all a chicken dinner that day.
Very good.
Right there.
7:45, we'll go ahead and take our last break.
You got it.
We'll be back with more from the mayor of Mountain Home.
Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Welcome back to the morning show. We're visiting with Mayor Hillrey Adams, City of Mountain Home. I know, right? I have to say it like 100 times.
Well, by the time I come back next time and Bob's been gone again, and
yeah.
you're gonna make the A-team. I can tell you're gaining a lot of ground today.
I appreciate the confidence. We're talking about the Baxter County Tornado Relief Smoked Chicken Fundraiser. Lunch plates are $25 each and include a half chicken, baked potato, ear of corn, and a roll. Tickets are now available. That'll be held next Friday, July 12th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The pickup is at ERA Dottie Real Estate. They're located at 1357 Southwest Highway 62B here in Mountain Home. All proceeds benefit local tornado victims of Baxter County. Lunch plates must be picked up with the ticket stub at the location during the specified time frame above. Ticket purchases of 10 plus plates are eligible for lunch delivery. So you got a big company, you got more than 10 employees, and do this up, they'll bring it to you. Purchase your tickets at the following locations: Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce, ERA Dottie Real Estate, Raps Baron, Little B's Grill, Rio Burrito, and you said they would use
Mountain Home Mercantile. We added that little store down on the square.
Sounds good. You can give ERA Dottie Real Estate a call at 870-425-6282. And then that is the lunch fundraiser, the dinner and auction. Tickets are $25 each and available now. Price includes admission and dinner consisting of pork steak, roasted potatoes, green beans, rolls, salad, and dessert. Complimentary beer and wine will be available for all in attendance. That'll be also next Friday, July 12th. Dinner at 5 p.m. Auction to follow back at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. That's located at 1507 Fairgrounds Drive here in Mountain Home. Again, all proceeds benefit local tornado victims of Baxter County. Beer is provided by Raps Baron Brewing Company. Wine provided by Judicious Spirits. Attendees, of course, must be 21 years of age or older and present a valid ID. Please drink responsibly. Again, purchase your tickets at the following locations: Mountain Home Chamber of Commerce, ERA Dottie Real Estate, Raps Baron, Little B's Grill, Rio Burrito, and Mercantile. What'd you say?
Mountain Home Mercantile.
Mountain Home Mercantile. Better just write that down. That's incredible how you've gotten all these places to come together to put this. I mean, not just in Mountain Home and surrounding areas, but outside of our county.
Yeah, that help we're getting from Townsend Spice down there at Melbourne and from Old Hickory Pits and Cape Girardeau's, that's a big plus for us right there.
Definitely.
Big one. And all the food suppliers. You know, you see these trucks around town all the time that say Cisco, PFG, Beneke. You see them pulling in and out of restaurants, and we don't know what's happening. I know Scott does because he's in that business many years. We would go into a restaurant and we get food. We sit down and eat, but we don't know how it got there always. And so we reached out to those suppliers, and they didn't even look back. I mean, it was, that's yes, excellent. We're in, count us in. And so when you don't have a cost in food, that's a huge lick for how much money we're going to be able to raise that day.
That's exactly right. I mean, all proceeds benefit the victims of Baxter County tornado victims. And so I was sitting there thinking, well, cost of food, and then, you know, so they'll make some pretty good, but then for it to be 100% donated.
100% donated.
Yeah.
Right, we don't have a penny in it. And, you know, so we just need you buying tickets. We're going to turn the air conditioner down real low in the fairgrounds building that night and keep it real cool in there.
Right.
And, you know, got Brandon Barnes doing the auction. And so we're going to have a good evening down there and raise a good amount of money for the people that need it. Right there. Sure.
Yeah. And those auctions always go well.
Oh, yeah.
People get into bidding wars. Yeah. I've been there. Yeah. I've paid $100 for a pie because I wanted to win. Yeah, well, and to donate, but you know.
Yeah, it'll be a good evening for us. Again, that's Friday, July 12th, and so come see us. Call us if you need anything or want to help. You know, donated items. You know, we're going to put an auction on. Well, we need auction items. If you got something out there you'd like to help us with, let us know.
Sure, sounds good. Well, we were talking to Kevin Liddy, and he brought in the Baxter County Road and Bridge Director, Larry. They were talking about how, you know, storm cleanup is going well. Still more to do. They're kind of needing to get back to, you know, doing the roads and stuff. But it seems like everybody came together with that as well, about getting a place to dump the debris.
Yep.
Things look good on your end?
Things are real good in the city, you know. We I think we waited 2 weeks before we did a brush and limb pickup, debris pickup. We got through the city. We covered every single street.
Excellent.
One time. Now, we don't know when we're going to do it because like the county and the judge, Liddy mentioned, we got other things we need to be working on as well. So we got plenty of projects going on in the city right now. And I really need to get my crews back on some of that, especially while I had some dry weather opportunities. So we'll make another pass through the city and pick up stuff, but we're probably going to wait until we have a rainy day or two.
Sure.
And we can't do anything else except drive up and down the street, and we'll get it. So, but on our side, it's gone real well, and we're pretty well finished with a major part of the brush pickup inside the city. So
very nice.
Good shape.
Definitely helped a lot of people. The community center. I watched the last show you did with Bob, and concrete was being poured. You're about to have steel, I guess, was going to be delivered mid-July.
We've got some steel out there for the community center building. I think the gymnasium building, the steel on that building, I believe, is going to be delivered next week. The footings are poured for the gymnasium building. The plumbing is roughed in, the electrical conduit. You walk into one end where the restrooms and the bathrooms are going to be, and there's a lot of pipe coming up out of that gravel.
I bet.
I mean, it's just like, it's a maze to me how they know what's what, but those contractors have got that in. We will start pouring flooring on the gym next week. There'll be 3 pours made, and then the gymnasium floor itself on that piece will probably be the week after, it looks like. And we have finished the building pad for the community center. We'll hand that off to the concrete contractor so he can start doing the same process there, digging footings for that building, and they can start getting it ready. He'll start on that probably week after next, if not next week. And then on the natatorium, we call it, which is a building that houses the indoor pools and the therapy pool, we have finished our part of the footings on that, and that's just getting the base ready for them. And the pool contractor is on site already.
Okay.
He has started digging on the indoor pools and getting ready to start making those things ready for construction. So plenty of activity going on out there right now. It's actually a full-blown work zone out there now.
A lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts. We don't need any rain out there right now. We got some significant footings dug, some significant holes in the ground where the indoor pool and the therapy pool's going to be, and the little small splash kiddie pool. So we don't need a lot of rain right now until we can get some of that in the dry, I call it, or some concrete poured where it won't affect us as much. So a lot of things happening out there now.
Good.
It's rolling full speed.
Excellent. Cool. Sounds good to me. Yep. Well, we only have about a minute and a half left. 4th of July is upon us. A lot of people going to be shooting off fireworks. Now, what's the rules inside the city limits?
You're not supposed to shoot them inside the city.
At all. Okay.
We do allow sales of them in the city, but according to the city ordinance, you're not supposed to shoot them at all inside the city. I'll tell you right now, there's going to be some shot. There has been for 100 years, and there will be for the next 100. If we get complaints about it,
you got to send somebody out.
We'll try to send someone out and deal with it. But there's plenty of fireworks shows going around this weekend here for the next 3 days. Great opportunities to see them. But I'm not even going to begin to try to tell you that I know there won't be any shot in the city. It's
true.
It's going to happen. And, if we hear much about it, then we'll deal with it when we hear about it. We have put out a lot of reminders not doing it. And another thing to be careful about right now, with it being as dry as it is outside, be very, very careful, regardless of whether you do something inside the city or you're out here somewhere in the county somewhere. It's pretty dry right now, and be very, very careful what you're doing, and then also be very careful. I've seen a lot of people get injured with these things. And definitely don't let any little ones get a hold of them and don't need to have a hold of them. And keep in mind too, it's a very busy holiday weekend for us, the way it is Thursday, we'll have a lot of traffic in town Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep in mind that these people are here spending money, enjoying our community. Be nice to them.
Just be nice, be safe.
Welcome them here.
That's right.
Be careful, and everybody have a safe and happy 4th of July holiday.
Very good. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
Yes, sir.
You have a happy 4th. Everybody out there, be safe. Have fun.
B-Team out.
B-Team out.
B-Team.